So a long time ago, an acting teacher that I had told me that the best thing I can continue to do is to continue to work on my craft. And I said, so how do I do that? I mean, there's not a lot of classes. I grew up in a small town. There's not a lot of classes I can be doing. She said, well, it's not necessarily taking classes. It is, in fact, though, if you're not in a show, you should be taking a class. If you're not taking a class, you should be in a show. And in other words, you should be literally always working on your craft. What have you been doing to do that? Because I've been trying to do that all my life, and when it isn't me doing teaching classes or doing videos or on stage doing karaoke or maybe doing a play, I'm taking classes from industry professionals within my own industry and outside of my industry. And honestly, I see my industry as the entire entertainment industry. So not only have I taken voice classes, but I take dance classes. There's a reason why. Have you thought about why you might want to take a dance class or a movement class? Hey, I don't dance. Okay, so what couldn't you learn doing a dance class or another performance class? George Carlin once said, and let me read it, I love this quote, that an artist has an obligation to be en route, seeking, looking, going and trying to challenge yourself all the time. Are you an artist? I see you as an artist. I see this entire DJ industry as an art project, okay? We're all doing art, and if in fact that's what we're doing, you now have an obligation to always be challenging yourself, always be moving forwards, always be trying new things and trying to innovate and polishing your instrument in such a way that each time you show up for an audience, that obligation is seen because you show up a little better every time. You show up in a way that sees you getting better and bigger and evolving outside of the thing that you've just decided to show up as. Are you that artist? Do you see yourself that way? I think I would challenge you to start looking at yourself that way. You're not just showing up, putting gear together and playing music. Even that is an art form, though. How could you do that better? How could you do that differently? Could you challenge yourself to show up another way, to push play in a way that's amazing? Could you do that? Would you go ahead and do that? Because this is an obligation to those people who spend their time, energy, and money to come and see us do this thing we do. That you have an obligation to them. I would also say you have an obligation to yourself to be doing that on a regular basis, and an obligation to the art form, so it can begin to actually evolve beyond what people think of us, which is what we're trying to do anyway, right? I mean, at some point, someone's going to have to stop saying, hey, he's just a DJ, or who are you? You're just a DJ. And for some of us, that's changed. Not every day, trust me, I hear it still to this day that who the heck are you? You're just a DJ. But it shouldn't mean that I shouldn't keep trying, okay? And that challenge and challenge yourself on a regular basis is something you should look forward to. You want to do it within the industry, there's plenty of places to do it. Lots of people have workshops. My very good friend Mark Farrell has a wonderful workshop, the Marbecca Method. Go to markfarrell.com and check it out. I've got a workshop. I talk about it all the time, the entertainment experience. You can come check mine out. But we aren't the only two people doing things. Okay, so why aren't you looking for it? And if it has to be in the industry, that's okay. But honestly, in your town, there's somebody who does a voice class. There's someone that teaches singing. There's someone that teaches dance. Okay? It's out there. There's an acting class. There's a play in your community theater you could be trying out for. You could be singing karaoke every Wednesday. Why aren't you? What are you afraid of, man? Go do it. Go be that thing. Evolve and work on your instrument and be an artist, because I know that you are. Now, what do you think of this? Okay, if you want to know more about it, you can certainly reach out to me for Entertainment Experience Workshop if you want, but I want to know what you think, so write it in the comments below. Subscribe to the YouTube. Share the YouTube channel. The more people that watch this, the better, okay? And until then, next time, I'll see you. I'm Bill Herman with Creative License. Bye.